Well, last year in the marathon handicap at Gloucester Park, Always RJ was prominent. He ran 6th or 7th. It was a good effort, but he's in superb form at the moment. Trainer Matt Scott, he's run second at each of his last 4 starts.
Yeah, Ken, no, he's a wonderful, horse, and he tries every week. He's a pleasure to train.
He's even though he runs in a lot of mobiles, he's really a standing start expert, isn't he?
Yeah, that's the disappointing thing about WA harness racing. We don't have enough stands, and I'm an advocate for standing starts. Always have and always will be. If there's a stand every week, I'd have the horse in a stand. But look, when the races are there, we always try and put the horses in it. He won 4 races in a row in a stand about 9 months ago, going through the classes. But he's fit as well. He'll run a super race.
Last week, you'd have to be happy with his run in a mobile when he was second to the pacemaker Courage Tells. It was a good effort.
Yeah, no, we went forward the other night. Normally we just restrain him a little bit early, but we decided to go forward. He got cover on the back of major catastrophe. Shannon said they didn't roll as hard as he thought, which meant the leader was able to, kick away. But look, we beat Dodalicious for a second. She's a wonderful mare. She's won 400,000. So, stands are definitely more his forte than mobiles.
He was in the stand in the Botra Cup 3 starts ago, and that was a super run when he ran second to a class horse in the bucket list.
Yeah, no, we were hoping that we could lead that night, but we couldn't lead, and Shannon was confident. He said if he led, he would have won, and he faced a breeze that night in a 68 lead time, got cover, had to push Motu Premier out the way and come 4 deep around the bend, and he was holding Motu Premier on the line and taking ground off the bucket list. So, those horses are Inter-Dominion class horses. Yes,
well, you've certainly got to be on your top of your game with Always RJ on Friday night, because he bumps into class horses like Motu Premier, Run, Jimmy Dunn, Devendra, who are the back markers in the race. Can you beat those quality paces?
If we could lead, I'd be fairly confident, because it's a long way and this horse just keeps going the one bad. It is disappointing there's only 9 horses, and I would have liked to seen a full field, which means we would have pushed those classy horses back a little bit further. Yeah. But it is what it is, and the horse as well, and Shannon's keen to drive him, and we expect him to run a super race.
You've got 2 other runners on Friday night. You've got in race 2 Ideal Diamante in a mobile, and Ideal Diamante's drawn barrier 2, and then later in the program in race 9, Charlie L in race 4.
Yeah, Ideal Diamante probably needs the pegs. I don't think he'd get it from barrier 2. I'll probably wait for another run. Charlie L's, his last 2 runs don't look that good on paper, but they've been quite good. He's had junior drivers drive him, and he's been pulling quite hard. So, we've got the master Chris Lewis on Friday night, so we don't say nothing to Chris, just give him the reins, and, Chris can get up on these long shots. Charlie will be 20, 30 to 1, but he can definitely be each way in that race.
Okay, well, all the best of the luck in the marathon with Always RJ. I'm excited with the way he's racing at the moment.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Ken.